What's going on, New Gaming Order? Alex Lexus, aka the New Jersey Juggernaut, hitting you with the head crushing it. Juggernaut punch. Pimp smacking, folks. Like I want to pimp smack Capcom right now. Apparently, breaking news where to my Xbox camp or our Xbox audience, folks, this applies to you. There's a little bit of salt in my reaction to this, but we already know Street Fighter V was locked away from the Xbox user base, and with that, you know, I guess some folks just generally accepted the fact that Street Fighter in any form will not show up on the Xbox One as we know it. Shinwar, this Mitch over here, he sent me a link from Yahoo stating that there was an update to the backwards compatibility list. So he said, he calls me, he said, hey Alex, guess what got added to the backwards compatibility list? I'm like, what? So there was silence for a second. I'm like, what the heck is he talking about? So then he tells me Street Fighter 4 is backwards compatible. I'm like, oh, that's great. I wonder, considering that Sony has Capcom under lock and key when it comes to Street Fighter right now, that sounds like some good news, right? Wrong. Apparently, it's not. It's Street Fighter 4, but vanilla. I wish I had sound effects to play, but I don't get why Capcom would insult the user base with vanilla. They have to understand, some people like myself, I can't speak for Shinwar, I can't speak for the rest of the New Gaming Order staff, but I feel insulted. The fact that the matter is, Street Fighter is already dated. We've moved on to Street Fighter 5 on PC for most folks, but the fact of the matter is, you hold Street Fighter, like in the PlayStation and PlayStation 3 got definitive versions of Ultra Street Fighter 4, you know, all balance patches and Halloween costumes and all that, but then you give Xbox vanilla. That doesn't make any sense to me. If you're going to do it right. They could have at least went with Cross Tekken, you know what I mean? But no, they went Street Fighter vanilla. I don't know if I'm going to edit this video to show you some of this nonsense, but this is just breaking news. I'm like, are you for real? Like, vanilla? Capcom, do better than that. There's so many other titles that you could put, but the fact that Street Fighter there's a drought when it comes to Street Fighter for this generation on the Xbox side, and you give the user base that, some people don't even have their disc anymore to go, and I'm not going to pay for that again. You know, so with that being said, let me know what you think. Make sure you rate, comment, and subscribe. Check us out on newgamingorder.com for the latest and greatest. Shout out to T-Risk, the rest of the New Gaming Order staff, Nelson, On Your Knees, and Shinwar. Shinwar is a funny dude. He sent me that, and just disbelief. Those of you who remember CB4, I'm giving my age. Remember when MC Gusto was in jail and he saw Chris Rock impersonating him? That's the expression I have right now. That makes no sense. Vanilla, Capcom, do better. New Gaming Order, out. Juggernaut punch, bitch.